All right, day 2 of Giants-Redskins week in the book. Lots to talk about the Beckham-Norman situation. Odell Beckham talk, Josh Norman talk, Jay Gruden talk, Ben McAdoo talk. Everyone seems to have a consensus of this is not going to be an issue on Sunday when the Redskins come up here to play the Giants. They say what happened last year is in the past. Everyone's learned from it. They're going to move on. Gruden, I think, summed up what everyone's saying. Well, look, these guys know how important they are to their teams. They know how important this NFC East game is, that he doesn't expect anything will happen. That's what the company line has been on both sides. Now, we'll see what happens on Sunday. I think no one really knows what's going to happen until we get to Sunday and once the whistle blows. But for now, it seems like it's to be pretty quiet. It seems like this is probably a moot subject going into Sunday's game. Another thing a lot of people were talking about in the Giants locker room on Wednesday was, what are the Giants potentially going to do with the national anthem, a potential protest on Sunday? Rashad Jennings talked in his locker for a couple minutes, talked with a bunch of reporters. He used very powerful words, poignant words, thoughtful words. He said, look, he's going to stand for the national anthem. That's what he believes in. But he also says that he can only speak for himself. Every Giant has an individual decision to make. He's not sure about that. Ben McAdoo said, look, and Jennings agreed with him, he'd prefer if the Giants were going to do something, they'd do it as a team, and they would do it aside from the national anthem. But we'll see what happens. Guys are individuals. They have their freedoms. Ben McAdoo says he's not going to tell people what to do one way or the other. Jennings made it very clear that he thinks that people are focusing too much on what players like Colin Kaepernick are doing in terms of the national anthem. He says don't focus on how they're doing it, focus on why they're doing it, while the issues of racial injustice and police oppression and issues in the country go so far with the 2 recent shootings in Charlotte and Tulsa. So very heavy subjects here on Wednesday relating to the national anthem and potential protests. I don't think we'll really know what the ultimate decision is for some of these Giants until we get to Sunday. I think it's very much still in the air, but all quiet on the Beckham-Norman front. Giants have one more heavy day of work Thursday. That's kind of the heaviest day of practice. We'll be here. And then Friday, they kind of gear up. Saturday, walkthrough. Sunday, the game. That's it for this video dispatch. We'll be back in touch with you guys on Thursday to recap the 3rd day of the week. We'll see you then.